Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Punzo, and if you're new here, welcome.
Perfect. Perfect.
So today we're going to be talking about feminism, which is a very sensitive topic to a lot of people. Offend some other people, empower some other people. I'm part of the empowered people. And basically what feminism is, which I'm just reading off of my phone, is the advocacy of women's rights on the grounds of equality of the sexes, which is where I stand at. There's disadvantages and advantages to everything. There is positives and negatives, and basically I'm just going to be talking about like the type of feminist I am is equality, even when it comes to being prosecuted for crimes, being being paid for jobs, being taken as serious in this society, and being looked at as a human being in this society for me, and being treated with respect no matter what, and not being told that I have a role in my life, being able to make decisions for myself and not be judged on my decisions. So that's basically where my feminism started, and I'm a proud feminist. And but I know somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, feminists are always on the extreme," but there's always extremes in every group of people. When it came to Christians, there were extremes, the ones that were killing women. If they were smart, they're calling them witches. Or if it comes to the to religion, they're extremists. To every movement, there's extremists. So don't judge a group or a group of people just based on a few. You cannot judge 1,000 because two people did something wrong, and those are the only two you're gonna focus on. So with even feminism, Me Too, whatever thing and whatever other organizations that are there, there's always gonna be extremists, and that's just bad. And we all agree that there's also bad eggs in everything. And that's not where I stand. Where I stand is trying to just get equality and getting a voice for myself, and so that for women to have choices. Now, for me, when I talk about like women having choices, or in my how I understand feminism and how I practice it is, for me is I want to have the option, or I want to have my own choices. I want to make my own choices. I don't want to be told how to live my life, or what my role is as a woman, or when I'm supposed to have a child, or even if I'm supposed to have a child, when I'm supposed to get married, or if I should even get married, or how I'm supposed to have my hair, how I'm supposed to have my clothes, how I'm supposed to behave, how I'm supposed to think, how I'm supposed to do anything. I don't want anybody ever telling me any of that. I want to be somebody that makes those decisions for myself, which is how I practice myself. How I've been practicing all my life is I make my own decisions, and I'm ready and for the consequences of my own decisions, because those were my decisions. It was not somebody else making the decision for me. I did that for myself. It was not somebody telling me that, oh, you need to do this because this and this and this and that. It was literally whatever decisions I made. And if it was to go to school, whether or not it's having children, whether or not dating someone, whether or not being married, losing my virginity or being in charge of my virginity, and all of that, and somebody putting purity under my virginity, which no, it's mine, it's my body, it's my choice. Whatever happens with my body, it's my choice, it's not yours. You cannot come in and tell me that, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. You know, your life, mine. The consequences of it are gonna be mine, not yours. You're gonna live your life, I need to live mine. That's where I am at. And I just want equality, even for crimes. I always tell my brother, like when I'm having a conversation, or if both of them from having a conversation, is I will always say that if you're talking about crimes of abuse, or if you're talking about crimes of sexual assault, or if you're talking about anything, I don't care which gender it is. For me, the thing that I will say, wrong is wrong. And if you're going to get arrested, get arrested. When it comes to statutory rape or rape of a minor, and it's done by female or it's done by male, I think you should get punished. And I think you should both serve out the long sentences for you being a predator on children, you preying on children. I don't care if someone goes like, oh no, for the woman, the boy's gonna be high-fiving his friends. No, right now he's gonna be high-fiving his friends. But when you think that the person took their innocence without their consent, is something that is not okay. Let that boy decide, but with his own age mates. You shouldn't be in your hands. Let them grow older, and then there's certain things that, like for me, I know what I used to think of when I was at 16, or what I was at 18, or at 20 or 21 or 25. I have grown, that I've seen that there are certain things I was like, when I was that, yeah, I was that age, if I'd made a certain choice, that was gonna affect me badly because I was not ready for that choice. But when I got older, I started realizing that, oh, okay, this choice, I am making an informed decision, my dear. But when you're somebody that takes away, that doesn't matter which gender it is, takes that option away from somebody, I think that is screwed up and they should both be prosecuted. I don't care which gender it is. As long as you did that crime, I want you to serve the time for the crime that you did. So for me, I'm still gonna say I'm a very proud feminist, and I will not change that, and I will keep doing. I will keep saying it. And anytime, even if somebody is just making a joke about something, there's certain things that you shouldn't be joking about. One of them also being rape. One of them being how women are being treated. It's not something that I joke about. I think that's another reason why, when it comes to the religion wise, I'm not really on the religion, or like when it comes to the Bible, when a lot of things is like, I remember I had this argument with my friends when it came to like, oh, you must be submissive, and I was like, I ain't brought to this world to then be submissive to nobody. I'm not here to aid your life. I am not here to make you feel comfortable while I'm not comfortable. I am here to make my life easy, to work hard so that I live a comfortable life. I am here to make me happy. I'm here to make me comfortable. So I'm not here to make your life easy. Nor are you here to make my life easy. We're here to make sure that we are happy in our lives. So I don't need to be here and then saying I'm taking care of another human being as if my life doesn't matter, make you my world while I neglect myself. I will not do that. And even the whole thing of like, oh, a woman belongs in the kitchen, all of these things. Trust me, even if you were ever gonna date me, I am not one of those people. And I tell, if whoever I'm dating, I tell them in the beginning, like, yo, this ain't me. This ain't never gonna be me. And I love cooking. And I will, if I want to cook, I will cook. If I don't, I will not. But it's not a decision that you're gonna take away from me and then you make it for me. I saw a movie recently which ticked me off. It was a Nigerian movie. And I love watching Nigerian movies, by the way. I think it's been what, 18 years of me watching Nigerian movies, and know a lot of the characters and everything. I've always liked watching African movies and all of that. I enjoy watching Hollywood and African industry movies. But I was watching this movie recently. This guy, right? The wife is cooking in the kitchen, right? Which again, that's a choice that I also say, when I'm a feminist, whatever choices I'm making, I do not want to force it on another woman as well. If she wants to cook and wants to take care of her husband, that's her choice. That's a video of what I want to be as a feminist. Is it's a feminist that I am, basically what I am, or what I believe is feminism for me, is being able to make a choice. If your choice is to be submissive, that's your choice and be proud of it. If your choice is not to be submissive, that's your choice. Be proud of it. I'm not here to tell a woman what to do. That's the whole point of being a feminist, is so that nobody tells you what to do. If you want to do whatever, if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, or if you want to be a working mom, or if you want to be a mom, or if you don't want to be a mom, that's a choice I want you to have. That's a choice I want you to make, not somebody else making it for you, but you proudly make it for yourself. And there's no wrong decision. Whatever decision you're making for yourself and that's making you happy, that's great. But anyway, what I was talking about was a man is sitting in the sitting room there. He's playing games. His wife is in the kitchen cooking, which is where she is very far. Where he is, the door is literally right next to him. This nigga, as somebody was knocking at the door, calls his wife, who was very far, to come. This person had been knocking. He is right next to the door. He could have gone and opened the door, but no, 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 no. He literally calls his wife all the way from inside to come and open the door that's right next to him. That thing ticked me the heck off. It annoyed the rest out of me. Like, I was looking at it, I was like, are you actually kidding me? Are you people kidding me? And there was another trend that I saw when I came to seeing a lot of the movies. So sometimes, like, which I was proud of, a new movie that I watched just some, I think it was When Tomorrow Comes. And on that movie, at least it was not the cliche of the girl loved the guy. She almost gave up her whole entire life because of this guy. This guy went from not having anything, to having something suddenly. And then when he started having those things, the parents started treating her like she was nonsense, because they wanted to mingle with their class of people, but they were nothing before then they got something. But then and then she was there during that time with that nothing, and she was with them and helping them during that time. But then when they started getting something, they started maltreating her. Then what made me happy with this story is, before, like, whereas the guy ended up cheating on her, got another girl pregnant, which was not pregnant, it was just a whole thing, but that's besides the point. But he left that girl that he was with for years and had known for years, and they were engaged to be married, and he decided to leave her for this other girl who had money and who had affluence and who had status, according to him. And when everything unfolded with him, when everything went wrong in his marriage, which he got married, the girl took time to build her life back. But I'm glad what they did not do was that she got another man to raise her up. She herself, by her own bootstraps, with the support of her friends, she picked herself up, did picked up a career. She did well in her career, got a job because of her skills and her discipline, and she ended up being able to stand on her own. Even when she got married or got a guy in the end, it was after she had already accomplished so much on her own, which made me so proud, because most of the normal ones, what you would see is she went from that guy who had money to another guy who had money, and that guy saved her from the life of poverty or the life of not having this or the heartbreak. But she herself could not pull herself up by her own bootstraps, which to me was like, what are you saying? Are you saying a woman cannot do that for herself? But I was so proud when I watched that story, and she didn't go back to this guy, which is another depiction that they have usually on the stories, is it will be like if the guy just comes begging, she's gonna forgive him and everything. And I was glad when I watched that. I was like, you know what? I actually enjoyed that. There were plot holes in the story, yes, but the bigger message of this, which is, lady, you can actually pull yourself up and you can do so much more on your own. That to me was a better message, and I was like, yes, I am behind this. I enjoyed the story because of that. It was not the cliche of the girl needs. Oh, I'm a girl who needs help from a guy. It's always a guy who's gonna come in rich. It's not me that's gonna make myself rich. No, I'm gonna help a man get rich. Like, that's the part where I was like, I'm a damsel who's always in distress. I can never do anything for myself. I'm waiting for the prince to come and help me out, which was like, yo, man, come on. We can do this. This is the 21st century. You're telling me she could not pull herself up, she cannot do her own career. I was like, no. When I watched that movie, I was like, I'm happy. When I watched the other movie, I was like, seriously? Really? Really? Are you actually kidding me? He could not open the door while he's right next to it. He had to pick his wife, who was very far, was busy. I was like, I'm disappointed, to say the least. Very disappointed. But anyway, guys, that's what my thoughts on feminism. Tell me what your thoughts are on feminism. Tell me if you have interacted with the feminists or you are a feminist. By the way, feminism does not discriminate on gender. You can be a male and be a feminist. It is cool. It's about equality for all genders. Those are the fundamentals of being a feminist or feminism. So basically, just tell me, sound off in the comments. I want to know what you guys think of feminism. Like, the feminists that you have interacted with, how was the conversation with that? Have you ever had these conversations with other people? How was it? Where do you stand on feminism? Where do you stand on patriarchy? Where do you stand on anything? Basically, I just want to know how you are feeling, and I want to know what you think of this. On that note, don't forget to subscribe and to like this video and share with other people, and I appreciate you for watching and sticking with my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's free. Mahala. I know they say nothing for Mahala, but this one is literally for Mahala. Literally for your Mahala data. But in any case, guys, please do subscribe and turn on the little notification bell so that you know whenever I post a new video. And I thank you and appreciate you for watching. And also appreciate and I'm thankful for all the essential workers and all the medical staff, including the ones that are cleaning the hospitals, and all of those people who are essential workers. And we thank you for the job that you've been doing, and know that you are loved and appreciated, all of you. And we are appreciative of everyone, and even the law enforcement, our politicians, who at this time is a stressful time and they're trying to do what they can, and there is no wrong or right move. Everything is by trial, because we've not really gone through this, and we are appreciative of whatever you do, whatever all the things that you've been doing. And guys, Again, don't forget, I would just want your comments on your comments down below of the topic that we're talking about, feminism. And I appreciate you and thank you for watching my videos. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.